Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on this company right here. It's called Branded Surveys, okay? So I'm going to review Branded Surveys and answer a couple of questions like, how do you get signed up? How does it work? How much can you make? Is it real money? Is it worth your time? That is the biggest question on everyone's list when it comes to filling out surveys and trying to generate some income on the internet using this method. Now, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of survey websites, so I will give you my 2 cents when it comes to branded surveys, okay? Now, branded surveys generally has a pretty good brand presence in the survey market. They generally have, good reviews, people saying that they've been able to withdraw money, because the biggest problem with a lot of survey websites is people can't withdraw their money. So if you're spending all this time filling out surveys but you can't actually get anything out, then what's the point, right? But branded surveys, generally speaking, has a pretty good feedback, and people have been able to withdraw their money. The threshold is $10, so once you hit $10, you can choose where to withdraw that money from. But most people choose PayPal, so you can take out that money via PayPal. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that there aren't people that have had issues. There have been people that have had issues with withdrawing the money. Some people have had issues with getting the right amount of points actually being put towards the work that they've done on the website. So it really depends on your luck. That's what I found. So some people get a little bit lucky, some people don't. It just really depends. But the way that it generally works is you sign up for free, you verify, you're able to start collecting or start taking part in surveys. Surveys range anywhere from 11 minutes to half an hour. It really depends on the surveys that you take. But the big thing about survey websites is that you must qualify for the surveys, okay? So because branded surveys is doing surveys for clients of theirs, right? You're not naturally going to qualify for every single survey because they're looking for a specific demographic, right? So you have to go through a pre-screening process, which is going to take a little bit of time. And sometimes if you do qualify for a survey and you're doing the survey, they might realize that actually you don't really qualify for the survey, and then you've just wasted 15 minutes filling out half of a survey and you don't get paid anything for it, okay? So that's kind of the issue there, but that's pretty normal with all survey websites. But in general, it's a pretty decent survey website. You'll make anywhere from 50 cents to $2 per survey that you complete. But it's one of those things. You're not going to be able to sit there and fill out hundreds and hundreds of surveys with branded surveys or Mintvine, which is one of their survey companies, right? You can't just log in and sit there and take 10 surveys a day. A lot of survey websites don't work that way, okay? So even if you wanted to, you could probably only fill out 1 or 2 surveys per day. So if you really think about it, how much are you really earning for the amount of effort that you're putting in? Well, you might be putting in about 2-3 hours a day filling out surveys, but you're only earning about maximum $2 per day. So if there's 31 days in the month, you're earning about $60, $70, maybe $80 at a push, okay? You're not really earning that much money. And that's the thing about filling out surveys. They're not designed to make you a lot of money. Okay, it's designed for people that have a little bit of extra time. You're at home, you don't really have any skills, so you come on the internet and you're like, okay, I don't mind filling out a couple of surveys. I'll do it for 3 hours a day and I'll earn a couple of bucks, and that's kind of it. And then at the end of the month, you get $70 or $80, and that's it, right? But if you think about it, $80 or $70 a month is not life-changing. You're not going to retire, you're not going to start a business, you're not going to become a millionaire. You can't really do that much with an additional $80. Now, it's better than not having any money, which is true, and you can buy food and you can pay for a couple of bills. But honestly, if you had 3 hours, 4 hours a day to spend on the internet, you should use that time to learn skills that will allow you to leverage the internet and earn 200, 300 times that amount. $80 a month online is not a lot of money. That's actually very, very little money when you understand the power of the internet, okay? So, I was you 10 years ago, 2009, I came online. I had no idea what I was doing. I wanted to make money, so I tried a whole bunch of stuff. I did surveys, I did GPT websites, I did a bit of affiliate marketing, I did internet marketing, I did e-commerce. I tried a whole bunch of different stuff because I truly believed that the internet is a very, very powerful place. And if you want to do it properly, if you want to leverage the power of technology, then you can learn how to use the internet and you can earn 5, 6, 7 figures a month if you understand how, right? Now that took me a long time to learn. First 8 years, I invested more than $90,000. Yeah, $90,000 of my hard-earned money. I took a whole bunch of my salary every single month, tried different business models, tried different marketing strategies, did a whole bunch of stuff, ended up, wasting a lot of money. But in 2016, I finally figured out how to do it correctly, okay? And I went from, spending a lot of money, not being profitable every single month, to generating tens of thousands of dollars in 2016, and learning how to generate more than $500 a day in sales. And so what I do regularly now is I teach students all over the world. I've got international students from everywhere, and I teach them how to market online, how to sell digital products, okay, how to become great marketers and actually get digital products in the hands of people that want those products and need to solve a problem, okay? And when you understand how to do that right, you can create as much income as you want. But you need to understand that this is a real business. You have to learn real skills, and you have to be willing to take action and invest in your business, okay? So if you're watching this video and you're like, Aaron, I'm not really here to start a business. I just want to fill out a couple of surveys, spend 3 hours a day filling up surveys and maybe making a bit of money at the end of the month, then Branded Surveys, Mintvine, which is one of their brands as well, would be a perfect place for you to do that, okay? But if you're like, well, look, if I'm spending, 3 hours a day, that's a lot of time, okay? 3 hours a day, that's, what is that? That's 90 hours a month that you're spending filling out surveys to make $90. That's like $1 an hour. It's not much money at all. If you're like, I don't really want to do that. I'm just here because I want to learn how to make money on the internet, but I don't know how to do it, and I kind of stumbled upon this whole survey thing, so I'm just kind of checking it out, right? If that's you, and you're like, Aaron, I don't mind learning how to do this properly, I just don't know how to do it, I want to be shown step by step. If that's you, then here's what you do. Click the link right below this video. You see a little link right there? It's going to lead you to my website. If you're on your mobile phone, click on the arrow, it'll reveal that link. Go to the next page, enter your best email address, and then look out for your email, because I'm going to send you a video that's going to train you properly and show you step by step how this really works, okay? What are the different business models online? What does it take to actually generate real money on the internet? Why are there so many internet millionaires on the internet, and how do they really do this stuff, okay? And if you're serious, continue through and you'll learn exactly how I do this and how I teach hundreds of students all over the world how to do exactly the same thing. I was able to triple my corporate income, my old corporate income, and I quit my full-time corporate job. I've been working corporate for 15 years. That particular job, I was working in there for 7 years. I quit that job in April 2019, and I do this full-time. So this is my home office right now. I do this every day from home. It is one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. And if you want to learn how to do that, then just click the link below, and I would love to speak to you on the next page. All the best. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this review of Branded Surveys.